Okay, so anyway, this is a bit of a sad story. It's a comparison between the Hi-Tec Cove sandal and the K-Way Drifter sandal. K-Way, Hi-Tec. Now, from the outlook, I've always been very impressed with Hi-Tec. Hi-Tec have served me very well since I was a kid. I used to wear Hi-Tec boots. Always had Hi-Tec shoes. Never really explored their sandals, and I thought, okay, well, it's summertime now in Cape Town. I need some pair of summer shoes that I can wear and replace my work boots and etc. and just be a little bit more airy in the foot department. So basically I needed something that would take the rigors of daily life for somebody that's like myself, who I've been told I'm quite heavy on shoes. I don't hike mountains and that sort of thing, but I'm pretty active in other ways, building things and working and etc. So I wanted just a work sandal. My main concern with boots, with these sort of sandals, is the smell that eventually emits from those dark places down there. Eventually it can be pretty fucking hideous. So I was quite wary about the sole, and I had a look at this. Stupidly, I should have gone with my gut. It's a porous rubber. I should have known. It's a porous rubber. I read hundreds of reviews on Amazon. Nobody complained about the sole. It's not really getting too good a view. But anyway, I'm going to cut to the chase, get right to the point. Not only does this shoe stink to high heaven after a short amount of time, and it's impossible to clean. I walk in the sea, walk in the beach every 2 days with this. By the time I'm back, it's already reeking. Not only that, but look at this. I've worn this boot for the shoe for about a month now. But look at this. 800 and something rand for a shoe that's actually put together so cheaply. This foam is spongy. It absorbs water. It's not closed sole. So the top of the shoe is pretty good, although having worn it for only a month, it is taking quite a bit of strain. Look, it is a budget shoe, but I mean 800 rand is still a lot of money, and you can get cheaper shoes that are far better quality than this. So I just didn't have any information on the internet about this shoe, and I went by recommendations of the sellers and etc. And they said, no, they've never had a problem. People have been buying these shoes for 10 years. Nobody's ever complained. Well, if anybody wants to buy this shoe and have got these concerns, please rather consider something like this. It's a 100 or 2 rand cheaper from Cape Union Mart. It's a K-Way Drifter sandal. Also artificial leather on the top and etc. But the main difference is the sole. It's the one piece of this closed sole foam that Crocs made famous, really. And I've been wearing this shoe for about the same amount of time, maybe slightly less than this one. But still, by the time I had this shoe for as long as I did this one, I was already passing out every time I knelt down to do some work on the floor, because the stench was just unbearable. And it's a pity. It's a nice looking shoe, but honestly, Cape Union Mart K-Way shoes, this is the bottom of the range. I would imagine there are better ones, but so far, having worn this thing for every day for the last month or so, a far better shoe. The sole is just far more supportive. It's a comfortable shoe, very light, and it doesn't stink to high heaven, and it is easy to clean because the foam that it's made out of isn't porous and doesn't absorb water. Now obviously this that absorbs water, and also when you walk on this, it's designed to be a river adventuring shoe. But when this gets wet, water goes into those pockets down there, and then as you're walking, the whole inner sole gets filled with water, and as you're walking, it's just basically as you're squeaking and squidging that water that's soaked into the sole. This doesn't have that problem because it's literally one piece of solid foam, and then encased in the outer sole. So Hi-Tec, unfortunately, this is a crappy shoe. Unfortunately, it's just the reality of it. So anybody who wants to buy the Hi-Tec, I think it also goes by the name Tevo, Hi-Tec Tevo sandal. They're known as the Cove, Hi-Tec Cove. So yeah, anyway, that's that rant over.